everybody! How are you? I can't believe we're on week 4 of the May Blossom Sewalong already, which means that you should have quite a few May blossoms done and even some edges perhaps. If you're here, let me know in the comments where you're joining me from so I can say hello. And let me make sure that you can hear me and see me okay because, we're always having some tech issues now and then. I just want to make sure. I see Judy's here from Alabama. Nan's here from Texas. Awesome sauce. And I know this week we're just wrapping things up, so there's nothing new that we're gonna learn. But I just wanted to hop in and make sure there's if there's any questions that you guys have that are lingering and how you are coming along with your May blossoms. I'm trying to read comments and look at the camera at the same time. Let me flip it so we don't confuse ourselves. I saw a few folks in the Facebook group, the English Paper Piecing Society Facebook group, that were getting confused with the May Blossom edges. And remember, I showed you guys, let me flip camera here. There we go. Hi, Lori from Pennsylvania. Yay! The one thing you want to look out for when you're making the edges for the May blossoms versus the dilly flower. The dilly flower, we just have one edge, right? One edge piece that goes around. So there's no way to confuse it at all because it just looks the same for each of the petals, right? But with the May blossom, we want to pay attention because there's 3 different pieces. A piece, B piece, and the C piece, right? Hi, Carolee! Yay! From California! Woohoo! It's a beautiful day today in California. I guess it depends on where you are. I'm hoping all over California. It's pretty nice here today. So, as I was saying, the edge pieces on the May blossom, you want to make sure you're paying attention because you got the A piece, B piece, and C piece. And how you differentiate between the B and the C piece is that you see C has this one edge where the corner is chopped off, right? It's a short little corner. The B piece is pretty equal, but then it has this one blunt corner. And if I flip this over, see, oh, Karen's from Pennsylvania, Vivian from Idaho, hello, hello. And then we have Carol from, where are you? And oh, sunny Indiana, nice. And Kathy's here, yay! Oh, crazy morning. I hope it's coming down a little bit. All right, so as I was saying, compared to the dilly edges, the May blossom edges, we got the A piece. Let me mark it here. If you got the PDF version, it's in the diagram, and then if you got the paper templates, you got a little insert with the paper templates. So and then we have the B piece here and the C. So this is where folks were getting confused. C, make sure the 2 pointed bits match up, and this one has the blunt short corner on the C pieces versus the B has the long blunt corner here. It's good if my pen works. See? So C pieces have the small little bits here, and the B pieces have the longer blunt sides where the corners chopped off. And A is reversible, right? Hey, Starlin! Hello, hello! And oh, yeah, and Kathy's from Washington. Nice, nice, nice. Did I miss anyone? I hope not. So what I was seeing folks confusing this piece, they would put this blunt end here, and then your whole May Blossom hexagon is going to be a little lopsided like this. So we don't want that. So make sure you pay attention to the little graph inside the PDF or also the little insert that you got with your paper templates. That way you'll be able to differentiate between A, B, and C. Okay? Okie dokie. I hope that helps. How is everyone doing? How many May blossoms have you all done? Let me know in the comments. I'll wait a little bit. I think my internet is a little laggy today, so I'm gonna give it a few minutes here. And while you guys let me know how many May blossoms you're making or how many you've done. So I did a little homework for myself. I know if you were part of the Dilly Flower Sew Along, you got a whole bunch of coloring sheets, right? So I actually went in and decided to edit these a little bit. So same concept will be for if you do with the May Blossom Sew Along. The May blossoms would go in the center of the hexagons instead of the lily flowers, right? But initially, I think you got about 8 pages of coloring sheets. I actually extended it to 16 pages. So if as long as you're signed up for the May Blossom Sew Along, I'm gonna send the coloring pages out via email for the Sew Along subscribers only. So make sure you're subscribed to the Sew Along if you haven't already, and you can still sign up on my website, and I'll put the link under the video after we're done here. And that way I can email you these coloring sheets, and they'll come in handy because you can mix in should I make it different with the lily flowers, or will it make sense? Let me think about that. So the dilly flower or the May blossom, whatever flower you decide to put in the hexagon, these coloring sheets, the 16 pages here, will help you. So now you can decide, do you want to have not raw, unfinished edges like this? Or do you want to fill it in with, where's my, where are my coloring pencils when I did? Never around when I need it. So see, these are one of the setting diamonds right there, and then you have a half hexagon over here that you could fill in if you want, depending on what size you make, because then you get straight edges versus hexagon edges like this, right? So this is a little trickier when you want to bind this, because you got the corners here that you need to go around, versus if you have straight edges like this, it's just like a straight quilt top, and it's much easier to bind it, right? So you would need setting diamonds like these right here. They're half setting diamonds. And this one you would just chop one in half. Okay, in the corner. For the corner you would only need 4, so that's not included in the PDF, but you get the half setting diamond, full diamond, and half the triangle. And then this one I just did on the other. So you might like it on point. See how this one's on point? And then this version is if you want to have them just sitting flat. Okay, and same for this. If you want to have them just going flat across, then your half hexagons would fill in the empty spaces there, and then you would have your half setting diamonds fill in the sides, depending on how big you make it. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see how many you're making. Fun, fun, fun. Starlin's making 3. Laura's making 1. Hi, Eva. I'm so glad you could make it. And then we have Nan's done about 5 or 6. Ooh, you finished forming your first set of edges. Love it. You gotta show us, okay? And Karen has 7 ready to stitch into a topper. Ooh, you have a she shed? Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, you gotta do a tour around your she shed one of these days. I would love to see. Let's see, what do we have here? Kathy has 15. Holy moly, 5 of each size. Oh, wow. Okay, but you haven't got to the edges yet. That's awesome. They're waiting to get pressed. Can't wait to see. Woohoo. Let's see, Judy has 9 to go with the 19 dilly. Ooh, that's a lot, Judy. Wait, are you still working on a table topper, or are you gonna go with the longer version now? Let me know. Let's see. Yay, coloring sheets coming. Woohoo! Oh, Eva's made 5. Love it. Oh, you're making 10. Oh, can't wait to see. Yay. And Carolee, 2 so far. Love it. Love it. Very good. Just take your time. No rush. You should be enjoying the process of making these, okay? So I'll continue on with my coloring sheets here. Maybe I went a little too far, but you know, you can never have too many ideas. And once you see it on the coloring sheet, it's so much easier to kind of picture it in your head what you want to go ahead and do or make, right? Oh, Yeah, when you see a coloring sheet like this, don't ever feel like you gotta make all these gazillion hexagons with whatever flower motif is in the center. What happens is that you can always decide, oh, I just want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, right? Then I would just draw a line for myself on the coloring sheet, just straight through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then draw a line through here. And now I know how many to work with and what I want them to look like. And I have my setting diamonds here that I need to make out with whatever background fabric I've decided on. And then I could just fill these in with half hexagons if I want, instead of cutting half a flower or chop a flower in half, like so, like that. And then we have a smaller version. So that's why I think coloring sheets are really helpful. So this whole sheet is just for you to play with, but you decide on how many you want going down and across. Okay? Ta-da-da. Ooh, longer table runner. Can't wait to see. And she's working on my dilly flower quilt. Have only made a few of the Mayflowers to follow along. They'll be next. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure they're beautiful and I can't wait to see. Yay! All right. And then we also have this version where I put in setting diamonds in between the rows of the hexes so they don't go over, they're not going overlapping like this in a half step, right? See all the hexagons. Da, 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 da. So instead, you have them going across in a row, and this is the on point version. See how it's pointing up, the points? And here, same as the previous one I showed you, let's say you decide you want to go 4 across and 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would just chop this off here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want a rectangular version. So these are the ones that you're going to be working with. And here it's so much easier to calculate how many you'll need of each shape. So the PDF has the setting diamonds will have this half diamond, the full diamond, and the half diamond or the triangle, like so. So those 3 shapes. And this way you can calculate, oh, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 full diamonds. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 half diamonds. And the triangles, I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it makes for planning much easier, right? And you can play around with whatever colors. Maybe you're doing color version for the setting diamonds or low volume, your choice. There's no wrong way, right? And have fun with this. And then of course I had to turn it on the other end by splitting these. So you can always do the triangles, which is a half diamond, and split it so you get more variation in between the hexagons, dillyflower hexagons or the Mayflower hexagons. So you have a lot of options to play with this. Let's see if I missed anything. Da-da-da. Okay, I think my comments are moving. Okay, all right. So here, obviously, you would need way more of the triangles or the half hexagons. Half diamond toy to fill in same space as this one. Instead of full diamonds, you would split these in 2, right? And then you can mix and match. That would make such a pretty scrappy looking background with low volume. Ooh, that would be so pretty. And then here have just on the other end with the flat side up. And here you can see how many half diamonds you would need and the full diamonds in between the rows. This would look super pretty for a table runner this way too. Oh, hey Lucy, so glad you're here. And same on this one. If you just want to do a long table runner, let's say, then I would just draw a line through right here so you can determine how many half diamonds you need. Oop. And let's say I'm just gonna work with this long strip here. like that. And I'm gonna make all these hexagons into a long table runner. So that'll help you in configuring out how many setting diamonds you'll need. And these are with the full diamonds and the half diamonds and the triangles on the end, right? In here, I just split those in so you can color in if you want different fabrics for each of the halves of the diamond here. So lots of choices. And this was included in the original PDF that we have for the lily flower so long. I know, wouldn't that make for a really fun long table runner, Lucy? I think it would just be festive. And plus, you could do every other with the lily flower or a May blossom, and then it would just give a nice variety of movement. Just ideas. And then we have this with the full diamonds, right? And then we have this with the triangles that make up the diamonds, right? So these are equilateral triangles. Two triangles make a diamond. Woo! A super short math lesson. And then here you have the half diamonds on the long side, right? You can still fill those in with your hexagons, and you get a, how many sides are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-sided project, right? So even here, you wouldn't have any rounded bits, but this will be easier to quilt still because you got corners here that aren't too sharp or facing inwards. So this one you could do as a table topper too, but 12-sided. Oh man, it's coming up. Make sure you wait till the end. I'll tell you how we'll be doing the submissions for the diamond templates. Okay? All right. So let me keep on going. And then we have this version that you could do too. Oh, let me move my head out of the way. Why am I locked in? Oh, hold on. Let me move my head. Ah, there we go. Let me move myself out of the way. There we go. Okay, so I'm not blocking it. Oh, I'm putting Mayflower down center with Dilly on both sides for runner. Oh, that would be so. That's a really good idea, Judy. I love it. I'm sneaky. Yes, I am. But it's for a good reason. Okay. All right. So this is another way that you could finish your hexagon with your flowers inside too. See how we have the half diamond here and the two triangles that make the full diamond. This is a way to fill it in too. If you have a table that's not perfectly round and it's kind of ovalish, this will be nice on an oval table. And now we got shorter, the smaller, like a mini quilt version where we fill in all the hexagon edges so it makes a squared piece like this. That makes it easier to bind it as well. And here, what do you see? Oh, lo and behold, all the diamonds, 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 full diamonds, diamond, and a diamond. And here we have the half diamonds, and then half diamonds chopped in half. It's easy to cut through, right? And then we got the triangles in between. And that way you can fill it out and make a squared top. Like that. Well, rectangular squared top. And then of course you have the version where you can do them in more pieces for variation in the background with the triangles instead of the full diamonds. And then I think this one, it was included in your original PDF as well. But this is just to show I didn't fill in these big half diamonds because you can imagine just putting extra pieces of the diamond pieces that you had, right? If you want to make it squared. And here we have the small version of the previous PDF page that shows how you can fill it all in. So there's a lot of possibilities and variations that you guys can come up with. It's just a matter of playing around and have fun with it. So this is 18 pages, and make sure, like I said, make sure you're signed up on the for the Sewalong so I can email it to you. There's no other way for me to reach out to you unless you're signed up for the Sewalong. And then, yeah, and make sure you didn't opt out of the email because then you won't get my email either. And then we'll all be so sad. And then for the setting diamonds, where are we at? 12:20. Do we have any questions before I mention them? Any other questions? Let me move my head up here. Ah, there we go. Closer to the comments so I can see. Let me scrolly, scrolly. No questions? That's a good thing, right? I should play the what's that TV show? Oh no, I don't remember. Da na 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 da na na da na 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 da na na na. I do my own sound effects. Okay, no questions. Okay, so for the setting diamonds, what we did for the dilly flower so along is that you submitted photos to me and then I emailed you the setting diamonds PDF. The PDF is in my shop already, so if you don't want to sit and wait, then you can go and grab it there. But I'm gonna put up a page on my website where you can submit the photos so that you can get the Jeopardy. Gah! Thank you, Kathy. I just couldn't remember. I haven't watched TV for so long that it's like, oh, I don't know what the show's called. But yes, so the setting diamonds. If you're doing the 1 inch and you were part of the dilly flower so along, the 1 inch diamonds will fit the 1 inch May blossoms as well. Let me put that down here and repeat. So 1 inch dilly setting diamonds will fit the 1 inch May blossoms too. Okay, and same for the 3/4 inch. If you have the dilly setting diamonds already, it'll fit. But you should still email me photos. But don't email me yet. I'm gonna send directions through the email of the Sew Along group only. I'm not going to email my whole list of people. Only those that have signed up for the May Blossoms will I send this email to. So make sure you signed up for the Sew Along, even if we're about to wrap it up now, just so that you can get all those follow-up emails. So the 3/4 inch dilly flowers will fit the 3/4 May blossoms. Same for the 1 inch. Now the only one that won't fit is the 1 1/4 inch May blossoms. Those are only, for the May blossoms, and that'll be inside the May blossom PDF. But so if you're thinking about making the 1 1/4 inch May blossoms in the future someday, I would still submit photos when you get the information from me how to submit it for whether you're making the 3/4 or the 1 inch. Submit it so you still have the setting diamonds for the 1 1/4 inch size. Sounds good? Yes, and that's Judy. Did you guys get my email for today? That's my next question. Oh, one thing I wanted to find out is this weekly pace good with you guys? Is it going too slow, you think, or is it going too fast? Because I know a lot of folks are going back to work or they're hopping in during lunch break. Everyone's schedules are getting busier and busier again now that everything's opening up, right? So, is the weekly time frame good for you guys, or is it too fast? Let me know. Uh, da, da, da. And then, what should we do next? Give me some ideas. What should we do? Make my head bigger. Okay. There we are. Let's see. Yes, she is. Oh my God, Judy's like on top of it. Me and Facebook, we've been having some, yeah, it's interesting relationship. Facebook can be good, but sometimes it's just a pain in the good. Let's see. Okay, Judy likes weekly. Eva likes weekly too. Very good. Ta-da. Not too slow. Oh, good. Weekly's good. Yeah, I didn't want to go too fast because then people feel overwhelmed and they don't feel like they can, follow along, and then it's no fun. It's not fun when you feel stressed, right? It should be relaxing and something that you can enjoy and look forward to. Weekly's good. Weekly. It looks like weekly sounds good. Hi, Pink. So glad you made it. Weekly's workable. Awesome. Weekly. Okay. I'll see. Yeah. Right now they're shutting my husband's account down, saying that he's not who he is. We submitted his driver's license and everything, but no. It's like okay. So now his account is up for review. Go figure. Let's see. Weekly's good. Weekly's great. Awesome. And what is this with the? Let's see. The Dresden. Do you mean the one that I posted in the EPP Society? No, Judy wants 12 or 16 blade. I think 12 was your favorite, right, Judy? Just not rounded. I know Lucy's not a fan of rounded shapes, so pointed Dresdens, yes. Oh, I see a lot of Dresdens now that I'm scrolling through here. What's going on? So are you guys referring to the one that I showed you inside the Facebook group, or is there something else I'm missing here? Let me know here. Judy, and Lucy, do you like mixing rounded and petal and then the pointed petals, or just the pointed? The pointed ones, the fun with the pointed ones is that you can keep on going out, and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Versus the rounded one, you're more limited. Judy's laughing at the 16 plate, 12 plate, right? I think so. In the EPP Academy, we had the Dresden plate as an assignment, and Judy, you went up to the 10 plate and then you stopped. You did awesome. Let's see. Okay, it's the one that I posted. Yeah. So should we work on the Dresden next? That's actually something fun. Sounds fun for me too. I was going to do a Dresden Palooza because there's so many different ways that you can do Dresden plates, right? I mean, it's like unlimited ways to go with it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The pointed one by machine, they're fun too. But I tried the machine version and the EPP version, and I had more fun with the EPP version too. It takes longer versus the machine one, but I didn't like the poking the points out doing the machine way. Judy quits. But you did great on the ones that you did. Yeah. So no more quitting, okay? Let's see. Da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, Starlin, I saw the one that I posted with new members. See, Dresden Palooza, doesn't it sound like fun? So it's gonna be like gazillions of different ways you could make Dresdens. Yes, APP. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I guess we decided on that one. So next up would be Dresdens. Let me write a note for myself too. And for those of you that are catching this on the replay, Dresdens. Woohoo! Whoop whoop! It is settled. Yes, done done. So we'll work on Dresdens next, and then let's make them. I can mix in pointed and rounded, but pointed ones will be the ones that you'll be able to fit row by row by row. I can do a sneak peek of one I did. Unfortunately, I didn't put in a dividing layer so you could see each of the layers. So this first layer is what you see inside the EPP society group. Can you see the edge there? And then we have second and third. And this one I actually designed to go to 5 levels up. But I stopped because I was like, oh, I need a contrast between each of the layers. One, two, three. So I should have done this in a different fabric to make the different blades show up, right? But it's really great for getting rid of scraps. If you have lots of scrappy fabrics and they're small, then you can use it for this. And they'll all fit together. And these are all pointed, double pointed, for as you go up from the first row to second and third. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments here. Palooza will be something for everyone. Yeah, I think it will be fun. Dressed in Palooza. Woohoo! What will we need for this? What do you mean, Starlin? Let me know. So these are all paper templates in here too. And I just removed it from the first 2 rounds, and the third round it still has papers in because I didn't add the fourth and fifth round. So these I removed just to see what it would look like. So unfortunately, this one doesn't have much contrast between the different rows. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But it was fun to make. And I had so many small little pieces of floral fabric, and it just came in handy. Aw, thanks, Lucy. I know you're like, I should have put something else here. No, maybe I should just finish this and just, yeah. Okay, no perfection paralysis. Yes. Let's see. Judy, this is not hard at all. You'd be surprised how easy this is. Oh, thanks, Carolee. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Karen. This is super easy to make. It's not hard at all. You'd be surprised. Machine piecing, that would be a whole different issue, but EPP is like, sit in front of the TV. It's like, oh, look, one more round. Hey. Oh, yeah, so, is this where we go out in multiple rounds something that you guys want to do, or just a single round? Yes, I pinky promise, Judy. Let's see. Oh, da, da, da. See, even Lucy said it's very easy. It's very forgiving. Plus, this one has all the little corners, so it's very easy to fit together. It's like a puzzle. Tup, 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 tup. Yes, I'll work on the acrylic for this one, and then it'll be different sizes for each round that goes up, right? And then multiple. Yeah, I think multiple. Should we do 5 rows? 3, 4, 5. 5 rows, 5 rows, 5 rows. Judy, you're not new. You're very good at what you do. Multiple. Okay, Lori says multiple. Dun, 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 dun. Multiple? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I'll work on getting this up. So Kathy says multiple rounds, but now I want to figure out multiple rounds with rounded edges on my own, just to be crazy. I like that kind of crazy. I love it. Okay, and Judy says 5 to 7 rounds. All right, awesome sauce. And ping. So I should I think PDF and pre-cut papers will probably help you guys. And Laura says, Judy, you will be fine. See how supportive everyone is, Judy? You'll do great. Yeah, you'll do awesome sauce. So I'll be announcing the sew along for this then separately. But before we do dress dance, then I'll make sure to get your coloring sheets to you, and make sure you're signed up for the Sew Along May Blossom, so you get the email for me, follow up email about getting these setting diamonds as well, how to submit for that. And I'm doing it different from the Dilly Flowers because it was really confusing with a long chain of emails where people replying to the one email. And the way I get my emails, it just comes in a long thread, and then it skipped some, and then I would have to go back and dig for your photos. It was just like, oh yeah, I don't know where to find it. And I think I got everyone's templates to them because I haven't heard back from anyone that said they didn't get it after they submitted their photos. So this time I'm doing it different, so you'll be able to submit on my website. But as long as you're on the email list for the May Blossom Sew Along, you'll get the updates on how to get the PDF for that. Da-da-da. Let's see. Let's see. Did I miss anything? See, yes, you'll all do great. Woohoo! And Laura says pre-cut papers a must. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you'll be able to sign up for the Dresden Sew Along too. So I can just email those folks that are signed up for the Dresden Sew Along, so I don't email everyone if they're not interested in sewing along with us. Why not? See, I think that'll be fun. And no rounded curves to worry about for a little bit. I think, yeah, I think I got all your questions. So we've decided Dresden's it is. It's gonna be a Dresden Palooza. And yeah, I got some ideas. So look out for an email with the coloring sheets first, so you can play with your layout, how you want to do with your pieces. Oh yeah, and acrylic pieces will be available too, Judy. And so now I love how you guys give me homework. I love it. And then so I'll work on the PDF version and the pre-cut papers and the acrylics for the Dresden's. And then in the meantime, um, I'm gonna just go ahead and, even if you're doing the May blossoms, I'll just send you these with the leaf flowers inside here because it's the same concept, just that you had May blossoms. Or would you want the May blossoms instead? Does it make a difference? Let me know. Let me know. What do you think? Or is this more just for a general layout, how to see how you want to place, and it doesn't really matter what flowers in the center of the hexagon? I'll let you guys decide. With the May Blossom, Carolee? Should I switch these out for the May Blossom inside? Dun, dun, dun. Yes? Okay. So I'll make this available for all the Dilly Flower Sew Along participants then, because it's extended from what you initially got. And then we'll make these into a May Blossom. See, everyone keeps on calling it Mayflower, so now I'm getting confused. May Blossom. May Blossom. It's May Blossom. So I'll make a version for the May Blossoms. And, oh, now I'm so confused. Judy, I was looking at that, I'm like, oh, it's like a cryptic language. It's a secret message for me. Oh, I need more homework. Oh, thank you, ma'am. And Laura said it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I'll separate it just so you have your Dilly and your May Blossom separately. Let's see. Carolee, if you missed out on the Dilly flower, the coloring sheets, just I think you can still sign up for this Sew Along on my website. Just sign up for it so you're on that separate list just for the Dilly flower Sew Along participants. and I'll email this to the how to get these for the Dilly Flower Solan participants and the separate for the May Blossom. Yes, blossom, blossom, blossom. Gosh. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, trying to keep me busy. I love it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so we'll keep two separate coloring pages, whether you're doing the Dilly or the May Blossoms. Okay, so that's my homework first. And then make sure if you didn't get the coloring sheets for the Dilly flowers that you sign up for the So Long, so you're on that separate group, so I can email you how to get access to these. And I'm hoping to have separate pages on my website available. But the thing with Facebook is that Facebook won't let me put my direct link to my website anywhere on Facebook, which is quite a pain in the as well. So that's why I haven't been able to put direct links for you guys. But we'll figure out a way to go around that somehow. But I think, yeah, that's it. Today's kind of short, and I just wanted to hop on here to make sure everyone's doing okay with the edge pieces because we had some issues that was seeing inside the Facebook group. And if you're not in the Facebook group and you're having issues seeing with the edges, how to figure them out, and you're watching this on the replay, always leave a comment below because I see the comments and I try to come in and answer. And then if there's a photo you want to show me trying to figure this out and you're not on Facebook and you don't want to be on Facebook, I totally understand. Email me. You can always email me and then I'll get the email. But put like in the subject line like, oh, May Blossom edge question or something, so it'll pop up for me because I get a couple hundreds of emails every day. I know it's terrible. So I scroll through, skim through, and if I see something that pops up that says May Blossom, then it'll be faster for me to catch it too. Or just say blossom, blossom, blossom in the subject line. And I think that's it. Yeah, I didn't see any other questions. Yeah. Yes. So best way I guess to for me to keep in touch with you guys, if especially if you're not on Facebook, is for me to email you, which is better for me too since my love-hate relationship with Facebook lately. And that's why we're on YouTube, by the way. So I'll email you with updates and I'll work on my homework. Thank you. And I'll let you know when we'll be hopping on for the next so along. Does it sound good? Thank you. Oh, yeah, I love you guys too. It's so much fun. I love seeing everyone that's coming in every week and sewing along. Oh, Lori. Oh, really? Oh, how fun. Thank you, thank you. I hope it goes well. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Let's see. All right. And then we'll be emailing you all and we'll see you next time.